Well, hello guys. Welcome to the 6th video of the catalog series. And yep, this right here is my 500 or really 550th subscriber special. So thanks to all of you who subscribe and enjoy my content. I really do enjoy doing this. And so here we got my 6th catalog, and this is the biggest catalog I got. It's a Eljer catalog, if you can't tell, all the Eljer logos. And I only got this for like about $20, which, I mean, compared to the other stuff I bought, I mean, this is like the real deal. Like, look at all that content. I'm gonna try to make it as fast as possible. And if you guys want like particular videos on something, I guess I could do that. But yeah, it's gonna be a normal catalog video, and hopefully you guys will enjoy the content that you see. And I'll just start here. And this video will be in parts because I'm not wasting my time doing this all in one shoot because it's kind of annoying. So this catalog was made in 1963, but as you'll see down the catalog, there are some revised pages. A couple from 1964 and a few from 1967. I don't know why those were mixed in with this, but I just kind of organized it a little bit weirdly because there are some random pages right around here. So, yeah, let's get started. So, we'll start with this area, and the reason I'm skipping this stuff is because who wants to read all that? Let's be real here. So, we'll start here, and I guess this is some like promotional stuff. We'll probably see a shadow. I can't really do anything about that. I apologize. Move down. There's the triangle. There's a Montego bath. Lavatories and some stuff on the right. So I'm guessing this stuff right here is some new introductions. We got a lavatory, sink. I guess we'll see that later. Ventura, which is a bathtub. There's stuff if you absolutely need it, but I'm pretty sure we'll see it later. Some bath fittings. I'll just share this for a few seconds. Another sink, a sink and a water fountain hybrid. Ledgemont. I'm not going to look at these for long because I'm pretty sure they might pop up later. Some colors, Westinghouse colors. Okay, that's all. And General Electric colors. Amori, sink, and Eskren. New from Eljer, another sink. Yeah. Westland. Madrid. That's interesting. Sea view and a sink. So many sinks. This is very exciting stuff, I can tell you right now. There's some stuff if you want to read that. Some more stuff. I ain't gonna read any of this, I'm just gonna gaze over it. There's just a lot of stuff to cover in this catalog, so I'm gonna kind of be quick about it because this video is already gonna be pretty long as it is. Again, if you want to look at it, you can just pause the video, but I'm going to kind of speed through this stuff. Now we'll get to the more interesting stuff. Compatible colors. Got snowy white, Tuscan tan, Chattanooga gray, twilight blue, colonial level, and some kind of scratching here. There's some stuff down there. Pastel green. I'm guessing that's what my color, the color of my emblem is. Colonial coral blush, and whatever that is. Don't know what that is. Some buildings they owned, with some where all this stuff is made, and places that they set up at headquarters and stuff. Yeah, it's just kind of like an advertisement, kind of. I think it's an emblem. Yeah, it's an emblem. Some bass and stuff. Yellow bath. You just got some design ideals. That's interesting. We'll look at this page and let's begin. Again, I'll just kind of like speed run this stuff and get to the more interesting stuff, which I know you guys want to look at. But I'll be bearing view this part. So let's start with baths. As you can see, this is a revised one. That's 1967. You'll see that throughout the catalog. You might see some duplicate pages too, so just be aware of that. Get rid of this light. Corner tub, and looks of it. Yeah, I'm gonna see these stuff again and again. Negation. I think I've seen this one in my other Eljer catalog. If I'm not mistaken. Actually have quite a bit of bass in here. Interesting. Well, hopefully I get this light in the way. Just a setting item is kind of awkward. I can't do the usual shed video because of time constraints. I think another bathtub that was in the older catalog as well. The light gets in the way. I'm not distracted. Yeah, there's a lot of baths coming around now. And again, this is a pretty big catalog. I think this is another one that was in the older catalog, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is the last one. Here's yet another advertisement kind of thing. Just gives you a layout ideal. Now, this is not an emblem, this is an estate, and we'll go over this later. So, that's an estate, not an emblem. Alright, now it's time for lavatories, or sinks. Just kind of gives it just stuff. Go back up here a little bit. I think there's going to be a crap ton of sinks we have to go over, so. And we have a lot more bathtubs coming in that time, so I guess that makes sense. I think this is around the time you'll see some duplicate pages, so I apologize. here's one of the duplicate pages. So we'll just skip over this. There's something different here. Yep. Some of the things you'll notice with the newer, updated ones is that there's some minor changes, or no changes at all, it's just the same. Or maybe some updated, or a new item. I think that sink was also in my older catalog. Yeah, I think this is duplicate stuff. Not mistake. Nope, never mind. Yeah, the out of order pages are a little crazy on this, so I apologize. Yeah, here's one of them. Like I said, this one has a newer sink. I guess to replace the old one. Yeah, this is a very interesting looking sink. Yeah, here's a duplicate. Well, no, kind of. Well, at least it looks like one. Oh well. New Priscilla. We'll go back to the other page. Same thing. Go back here. Sorry if this is a little out of order, but once again, another duplicate. I'll just skip those. It's two Cynthias. Once again, more duplicates. Oh, except it has new and title. So I'll just gaze over these for a second. Yeah, more duplicates. That's a very odd design. Here's some random stuff here, I guess instructions. I'll just gaze at it for a second. And there's more. What a surprise. Again, a little out of order again. Apologize. What's so different about this one? That one up there is the duplicate. Some very interesting sinks. There's some really old school designs. I like them. Now we get to the more odd ones. This is like prison stuff. Prison sinks. I think we're getting to the end. This one here's one of those really cool double sinks. That's really interesting. That one's very odd. Huh. And here's yet another advertisement. That's one of the Otter toilets. I forgot the name of it. Let me check right quick. What was that? I think it was. Oh, the Easton. Okay. Yeah. I saw an advertisement on eBay once. And then there's some other stuff. Let's get just another design ideal. And now we're moving on to the more interesting stuff. Alright, and now we start with the toilets. I know that's what you guys been wanting to see. So, just go over this stuff right quick. Yeah, that's again. So the silhouette is pretty much low boy toilet. Quiet and stuff. I'll try to zoom in on the cutaways so you guys can see what the trapway passages are, because most of these are concealed. Kind of tiny. And it's a triangle, which is pretty much an emblem of a triangle tank, meant for corner toilets. And here we got the estate. Just this weird looking emblem with this weird tank. And there's the emblem. So, both of these are pretty much the same, but the difference between an emblem is that it's got the tank on top, and then you got this attached one on the estate. So now you know. So this is not emblem, this is an estate. Also want to that they both have the same style. Trapway passages. And obviously I have one of these from 1962 or 1963, and it's in rough shape, to say the least. It's also round. There's some like top views of around or along it, and you can see the iconic oval trapway opening. So here's some duplicate pages. This is more updated styles. Only really differences are really much with these is the handles. See, that one has a small handle. This one has the beefier one with the Eljer logo on top. So I'll just skip over those. Again, same thing, duplicates. Alright, the O's. No, AFT has one of these. Look how freaking tiny that trapway is. Jeez. And there's pretty much a trailer toilet meant for the poor trailer. It's a trellis, just a poor trapper. Same trapway passages, very tiny. Easton. No, I'm guessing this came first before the Walford, but I'm not so sure. I guess really the only difference you can tell between this and the Walford is that this one is Very beefy looking. And it's a very weird design too. The Walford. I've seen these back at the church. I had kindergarten. I don't know if they're still there or not, but I have seen these. And there's a trapway view of the Walford. And there's Easton. Both have the same size, but very different designs. Excuse me. This is a revised 1964 page. Once again, duplicates. Same thing. Here's something very interesting. I didn't know they still made these in time. I'm guessing they discontinued this in the mid-60s. This is Quieta. It's pretty much a one-piece Silenta. Yeah, it's listed on my older catalog as well. It's very interesting that they listed it here. Surprisingly, it has the same size trapway as a Uncle. There's the Easton again. It gets very weird here. I apologize. Skip this page because it's just the same stuff. All right, trailer. Again, probably the same thing as listed in like 50s Eljer catalogs, which I think they have them in there. And again, oddly enough, they still had this, the Waco in early 60s. I'm guessing they discontinued them in the mid 60s. Same with the Royetta. Here is the Orlando, which is pretty much a double mounted emblem. Very cool. On this new Seville, I don't know. I guess it's based on a tank, which is also called Seville. Alright. Oh, I guess I might as well do. Same trapway. Passage size as an emblem. Oh god, it's even smaller than the Ellis, if I recall. Oh god. 2/8. Okay. Very odd. Skip that. The planter closet tank cover. This is very odd. Optional on Ellis, Emblem, Estate, Orlando, and Walford closets. That is very interesting and very cool. Revised 1967. Here's a Texas Seville, again, based on a tank. I think this is a Flashometer model, but you know, retrofitted for tank. And here's on this, same thing as before. Alright, now we'll go and get into the Flashometer stuff. Okay, so this is going to get very weird, and you'll see what I mean. So we'll start off with the Sanus. We all know what this looks like. Got many different versions. 2 5/8. Here's the Tricen, which you can get. No, the only really, no, this looks like kind of identical with this, but the only difference is a 3-inch trapway passage. So I guess you could say it's like the Puritan or the Rockwell. I think if the Rockwell was 3 inches, if I recall correctly. No, the Monroe, I don't really know what the difference is between this and the Sanus besides maybe roughing, but they are literally identical. Even in a picture. Trapway passages is the same. Besides, again, roughing. I guess space from here and here, I guess. Maybe it's a more compact version. Who knows? Our Vortex, this, I guess you could say pretty much the same thing as Sanus, but with the Vortex jet, you know, featured on older Eljer fixtures. And trapway passages. That's previous. Texas. I think this is a reverse trap. And for rear flushometer. This one has a smaller trapway passage. Yeah, sorry for the weird not. Toronto, I think this is a blowout. I think this was on my older catalog too. It doesn't help that they all look the same. And some minor differences. 2 3/4, okay. Alright. Tacoma. This one has 2 1/4. It's a trapway. Here's the rear spud version. So, now, fun fact, they actually did make the Tacoma model up into the 2000s, though. I think it obviously looks entirely different from this, and maybe even later versions. But, yeah. Auburn. Pretty much, I guess, I think this was listed on my older one, too. Excuse me. Rear spud version. Pretty much identical. Again, pretty much probably the same thing as the Auburn, but it's just with a. Actually, oh yeah, they just had that widget. I think these were swirly, if I'm not mistaken, and these were straight down flushers. So here's the old Newark design. Like the Tacoma, these were also made up into the 2000s. Yes, that even includes a 3.5 version. I think the same thing with the Tacoma. Excuse me. These are just like retrofitted tank versions. Got to do that for the New York. Oh, that's weird. It's a floor outlet. I just realized. We'll just take a look at this. So that's what it looks like. Oh, it's getting out. There we go. Missouri. Blowout. Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah. We'll just skip over that because it's pretty much retrofitted for tank. Sims Jr. Here's the only difference is like the height between that and the kindergarten. I'll see. No trapway size. Yep, height is different. Kindergarten. I have filmed one of these from the mid-90s, believe it or not. You may recall the Eastridge Mall video. Monroe. That's the stuff we already looked at. Just retrofit for tank. Just 2 quick views. On days we've already looked at that. Here's some other stuff. This one has high jet. I don't know what that means. It's more power. This is a 10-inch rough-in model on this. 16-inch rough-in? Okay, that's odd. And civil tank. Once again, it's just the same stuff, but with seat action pressure tanks, which I'm guessing, I don't know a whole lot about this stuff. I'll just take quick glances at these and just move on. This is very odd. Alright, we'll just take a quick glances at these. These are just toilet seats. Man, can't get these anymore, so I'll just make it quick. So we got some very interesting stuff here. We got the old version of the Bidets, and we got some newer ones. You'll see what I mean. So let's just take a quick look at this. The Eljer and Havana. Very interesting. Over here. And the new ones. This one's from the revised 1967 page. Here's the Barcelona. There's another Barcelona, just different setup. Interesting. Alright, now we move on to the urinals. So, we'll start off with the Dale. These were originally called Stall. I guess they got renamed to Dell sometime in the early 60s. And believe it or not, they have used this exact design up until the discontinuation of Eljer. So, they kept the design all the way up into the 2000s. So, very odd. And again, the Crane Senators were the same thing. They kept them up until they were discontinued. The old design from the 50s. So, yeah. Here's just a duplicate version. There's one with tank. There's multiple ones with tank. And you get the idea. Now, here's the corrector urinal. This one's the wash down version. Oh, excuse me. Don't know when they started using the later designs, probably mid-60s, I'd say. Yeah. There's one with tank. Again, the washout one. This one right here is the blowout one. So. Now, technically this is usually called a terminal. For some reason in this book it's called the YMCA urinal. Just let me take the Y out of that name and just ask why it was named this. Very confusing. I like the name terminal better. I don't know when they put that name back. Very weird. Here's a toilet. Female urinal. Here's a more mounted version. If I'm not mistaken, VPR found a couple of these. Very, very neat. Here's a trowel urinal. Nothing too interesting in my opinion. There's one with a tank. Man, they just all look the same. Excuse me. Alright, tank. There's a cover for the Dales. There's some Dale strainers. Believe it or not, huh? Again, duplicate stuff. Here's some piping. Just gaze over this right quick, because there's no really need for this. Unless you absolutely need it for some reason. And again, duplicate stuff. Now, I don't know why, but the Dover and the Bedfordshire urinal is not listed in this catalog. Now, I'm pretty sure they're still being made around that time, but I don't know. They'll probably have the same design as the 50s, so you're probably not missing much. And here's another advertisement kind of thing. That one has Ellis pastel green. It's the same color as my emblem, and in this case, They stole EFT's toilet! Joking. Yeah, I do that with my friends sometimes. We just joke about that. And here we are with the water fountains. So we'll just gaze at this stuff right here and we'll begin. Alright, let's begin. Here's Brittany 1. Now this Hastings one looks like some crane water fountains back in my second elementary school that look almost exactly like this. Very interesting. There's Bristol. You can get a tripod on it and some stuff. Very interesting. That stuff's just duplicate. We go and look at that. Now, New Bristol. Only thing I really can tell what's different about this one, the one is the new bubbler. Here's the Duluth. And there's another Duluth which has 2 bubblers. There's the Crystal one. Space Saver. Tridon. And some more of the same stuff, but with updated bubblers. See down here. Looks like it also has updated designs too. This one has more vintage design. This one has a more simple one for both. These are the same. Glendale. This is an odd-looking one. Oh, it's a cuspner. Whatever that is. And then you got some freeze-proof ones. Only thing I really know is different is like this stuff and a new bubbler. Sitting down here, smaller bubbler. Same thing here. Oh, free. Interesting Hartford one. No, this is pretty much a combination of that and a cuspidor. And there's a non-freeze proof, I'm guessing. Updated designs, I'm guessing. No, they kind of look the same, except again, bobblers. Discontinued. Okay. Why is it even listed then? Once again, another advertisement. Cool blush. Cool blush. Interesting. Here's some more sinks, but with cabinets. Yeah, we'll just give some stuff right quick because I'm not really interested, but someone is. That's a lot of information, so I'll try to get the best of it. Try to speed for this. Like 10 brass. That's a weird looking one. Oh, there's two Tyler sinks. These just look the same. Oh, we got Westland. Interesting looking sinks. There's just so much. It never ends. And we get some more laundry stuff. Oh, sorry. Oh, now we get to the service sinks. Mercer. If I'm not mistaken, this is the one, that weird Murray Savoy or Eljer Murray trapway opening style. I know VPR found a couple. Oh, the wall mount. I always thought these service sinks were very interesting. These are the more basic ones. It's pretty much the same. Excuse me. Some accessories. Just gaze at this. And yet another advertisement and floor planning, I guess. Tuscan. That one's the estate. I won't really focus on this section. I will just gaze through it. It's just about the brass. It just came out of nowhere. I guess we'll look at it real quick. If you need it for some reason. It's older. Oh boy. Yes, it looks pretty long. through. Towards the last few pages. This is all just brass fittings, so nothing interesting. And this one's not attached properly. Oh well. And this is the last page. Yeah, and that is the end of the catalog. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was not fun to make, considering how long this catalog is, but thank you guys so much for the support. I do enjoy doing this stuff, and well, I'll see you in the next video.